Welcome to Cribl University, How-To Criblets for Performance Observability. In this module, we will go step by step through how to configure Cribl Internal Metrics in Cribl Stream for performance observability. So what exactly do Cribl Internal Metrics provide? As you may already know, metrics are generated in the form of an event stream that may be enabled in a group's sources. This metric data provides insight into the data stream. Every 2 seconds, stream workers and edge nodes aggregate throughput and health metrics. These internal metrics provide data regarding throughput and transformation data. Metric data also provides insight into system health. It allows you to see input, output, and system health metrics. This data is generated at the worker node and edge node and sent to the leaders to populate dashboard information. It can be stored in an S3 bucket or other storage locations in order to perform health monitoring or forensics on the data. Not enabling internal metrics limits you to, at most, 24 hours of data stream monitoring data. So how can this data be used? Cribl metrics aid in the analysis of data stream performance. The data from metrics can be used to view historical throughput trends, input and output health issues of worker nodes, as well as host system resource metrics. Now let's take a look at how to enable internal metrics in Cribl Stream. We start by selecting the worker group we want to enable Cribl metrics. Once in the worker group, we will select data and sources to get to the available sources. By selecting the system and internal sources, we will see the Cribl internal source. After selecting the source, we will have the ability to enable to source by clicking on the Enable toggle. After clicking Yes, we will need to make sure that we click on Commit and Deploy to ensure the new source takes effect. Let's take a look at the step-by-step instructions for routing the internal metrics data to stream. When routing internal metrics, we must first choose whether we wish to route the metrics directly to a destination using Quick Connect or to use routes. We can configure this setting by selecting the source we enabled and clicking on Connected Destinations. By selecting Send to Routes, you can configure a route using the filter as shown here. Another option is to use Quick Connect. With Quick Connect, we can select a pipeline or pack to use to process the data. We then can select from pre-configured destinations to send the data. Now let's go through some quick things to remember when configuring metrics data for performance observability. First, remember that every 2 seconds, workers and nodes aggregate throughput and health metrics. These internal metrics provide data regarding throughput and transformation. Next, remember that you can store this data to perform health monitoring and forensics in an S3 bucket or other storage location. And finally, this data provides critical monitoring and forensics information that should be made available to a system of analysis. That wraps this How-To Criblet on configuring Cribl Internal Metrics for Stream for Performance Observability. Thank you for watching. Make sure to take a look at the other Criblets we have available within Cribl University. We appreciate you joining us. And as always, have a good one.